the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang. AaroniMoses, AaroniMoses, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang, we the bang. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe, 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 like, share, comment, subscribe. Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses. Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and I'm doing my hair today, so I'm taking my braids out. But yeah, this video is about a problem that I had when I was younger. When I was younger, let me give you a little background on me. So everybody knows that I am from Sandy Springs, Georgia, which is, hey man, that's just Atlanta. That's Atlanta. It was Atlanta all the way up to like 2008. It's considered Metro Atlanta, whatever. It's the rich, it's a good part, you know, it's the north part. And there's not a lot of black people. There wasn't when I was there. I haven't been there in about 3 years, so I don't know. But my problem was, we grew up, I didn't have all the essentials all the time because I was raised by a single mother. And my sister's dad, you know, he wasn't helping as much either from what I heard. I don't fucking know. I guess if he was, we wouldn't have been in such a bad spot. But it was because of this. These things attributed to me slowly becoming obsessed with gang culture. I mean, as soon as we got a computer when I was in fucking sophomore year, I was just always researching gang culture, watching all these YouTube videos, and you know, I recognized that I was a boy and I needed desperately to become a man. I needed direction. I knew that my mom couldn't teach me to become a man because that's just a common fact. That's just a common fact. You can't raise a man if you're a woman. I mean, no offense, that's just how it is, you know? You can't be what you can't see. So, I mean, the reason that I was so fascinated by gang culture is because I thought that gang members were real men. I thought that people from the hood were the realest people ever, you know, because my family's based in the south side of Chicago. All my family is from the south side of Chicago. Both of my parents, my dad's from Harvey, Illinois. He didn't raise me, but it was his actions, his financial success which sparked that. It was my mom making it out. It was my cousin Kevin went to prison for 10 years, got out, built his own construction company. He's doing well. It was just hearing all these success stories, seeing all these, most people, I misspoke in the last video I made, but in America, one person becomes a millionaire every day. And most of these people come from poverty. And it was me recognizing that. It was me seeing my friends that were based from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. My friends that were based from the east side of Atlanta, Decatur. And I saw them exhibit these same behaviors, and I just was convinced these are what men look like. I go to school and these motherfucking little suburb ass kids, I mean, yeah, I was from the suburbs too, but I separated myself from them because I wasn't a rich kid and I wasn't white. I wasn't privileged. My mommy doesn't have a yacht nor a helicopter. I went to school with people with fucking helicopters, bro. That's what made it even harder on me. I went to school with people Who owned helicopters? That shit fucking sucked. Wearing $1,000 fucking outfits every day. And I'm 16. But, so my perception was, people from the hood does something for you. The hood gives you something that gives you the tools to cope with life in a real way. These motherfuckers are exposed, and I knew what the hood was. These people are exposed to so many issues and violence and problems that it molds them into something. They have to be hard. They have to watch their backs. They have to be outlaws. They have to shoot at people. They have to worry about being shot. They have to lose their friends. I don't go through any of these things. I'm never gonna become a man if I don't experience this hood life, if I don't experience this hood shit. And I'm only 15, 16. I can't just go move to the hood. And I was planning on it. I was gonna move to the south side when I turned 18, drop out of high school, and start selling drugs and do all this fun stuff, But it just didn't happen like that. But I became fascinated with the gang life. Hold on, I have to open my pack of cigarettes. I became fascinated with the gang life because I saw what gangsters did. Gangsters made their own money. Gangsters made their own moves. Gangsters went to jail. Gangsters didn't care if they went to jail or not. Gangsters didn't have shit to lose. You can't phase a gangster. You can't give a gangster fucking life. You can't take a gangster's life away because he has so much life and experience already. What the fuck are you gonna take away from him? He's already lived that life, and if he does get put in that situation, he's gonna shoot it out with the police and die an honorable death. Gangsters make their own money. Gangsters don't. I never seen a gangbanger, gangster motherfucker cry over a woman, and I'm over here crying because I'm fucking 16 and I'm a virgin. Gangsters lose their virginity when they were fucking 13. Gangsters were born not virgins. So all these things motivated me a lot. I was gonna join the Southside 3-6 Mafia Gangster Crips. But I saw what they were about, what they were doing, and I didn't want to do it. So instead, I started programming myself, listening to all this music, talking different, dressing different, selling drugs, doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And those things taught me valuable lessons. First and foremost, I already had my own struggles. I didn't need to add cripping or any kind of gangster life, and I am not a crip. I put that on my son's life. I already had enough issues. I already had social issues. I already had anxiety. I was already impoverished. I was already just going through things that I didn't really understand and I didn't recognize until a little bit later. But what I learned was that the violence and really mainly the violence and the brainwashing of having a lack of opportunity is what makes these people. And that's not what I was experiencing. I was fed that you have to take, especially back in the day. Not back in the day, I'm talking about like early 2000s. That was made a luxury. It was made, of course, and yeah, I just made a video on it. So if you have a lot of problems thrown at you, that is a luxury. Because some people don't go through shit and they go through life as a normal person and they don't learn, they stay in a box and they stay closed. But that doesn't make you a man, though. The problems make you a man, but how you handle them is what really makes you a man. Not being a gangster, not taking somebody's life. I mean, prior to this, I was already always listening to horrorcore and just putting my mind in a violent, fucked up ass place. And that's what it led to. When I realized, hey, there's nobody around here to teach me to be a man, because these little motherfuckers act like some little girls. Yeah, I could have got a mentor. Yeah, I could have just made friends with people who had good parents, who had a good dad, and just tried to grow up with them. But that's not the choice I made. I could have done that easily. Could have got into some mentor programs. There was a lot of them. You know, and I just wanted to be so black, which is understandable, because my mother, which is a lot of you people think, I mean, yes, in America at that time especially, anywhere that there's a lot of black people, there's bullshit around. And that's not as true now, but anywhere where there's a lot of black people or a lot of minorities, there tends to be poverty or fucked up issues. Even in the south suburb, in Park Forest, south suburb of Chicago. It's predominantly black people, but there's still a lot of violence out there. A lot more violence than I was exposed to. Not a lot. It's safe, okay? It's fucking safe, it's friendly, there's white people too. And, you know, people don't get fucking shot and killed every day. But I mean, I don't want to sound racist, but basically what I was taught was where there's black people, there's bad things. So we have to move to these diverse areas. And I sat down with my mom and I was like, yo, why do we keep moving to these white-ass places? I want to be around some black people. Like, I can't relate to these people. They talk funny, they smell funny when they get wet. They eat weird food. You know, they don't understand me. That was just me putting up my own mental blocks. But basically what she said was, well, we have to move where there's a diverse amount of people. And I was like, bro, just because there's no black people doesn't mean it's diverse. That means there's no black people. And she was quiet. And that was like, as a man, I felt the man in my body saying, yeah, nigga, get her. Because she was just quiet. That's the response I get. That's the response I hope to get every time that I talk to Liz. She was just silent. My mom, who just does this all the time, she had no words. She was like, that's not good. This little nigga's actually thinking, you know? But I put out a video called Masculine Man, basically saying that a man is, masculine and a man is a perception. You can't let a woman teach you what a man is because she's not a man. She can't tell you what that is. She doesn't know these struggles. She doesn't have those hormones. What makes you a man is your balls and your dick. Okay, number one. Biologically. That doesn't make you a man because you have a balls and a dick and you can make babies. That doesn't make you a man. What makes you a man is your culture, your society, and how you express the masculine energies in its purest, most divine forms. That's what makes you a man. You're not a man if you shoot people. You're not a man if you have a flag hanging out your pocket. You're not a man if you go to jail a whole bunch of times and you can make your own money. You're a man if you take care of your shit and you put yourself in the world and you dominate shit and you give back to people in a positive way. You encourage the people and you motivate in a positive way. And you motivate for positive things, okay? If that's not a man in your culture and your society, then I'm fucking wrong. But in America, in my society, in my culture, as a black American, in this age that was born in 1991, that's what a man is to us. Alright? So, I mean, I just wanted to give you a little bit of my background, a little piece of history, and just let you know about myself. Whatever you want to take from this, you can take from it. Share this video, like, comment, subscribe, and give me some feedback, man. Alright? Peace.